Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. We just finished off an awesome MegaSota game night yesterday, and we are back and better for an even greater Wild Wednesday. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Will.
Oh yeah, we are super excited to be here. We're going to be streaming all day long for you guys on all your brand new Pilot TVs, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Both of our channel names are MegaSota for you guys.
Yeah, we actually just got some Pilot TVs that were just installed at some new locations.
Absolutely.
We got them over at Elks Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar Goodhue, Ambience on Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, and Thirsty Beaver.
Absolutely, and we have even more on the way to get installed as we speak. But guys, you guys need to be in the know of all the great jackpots we have lined up for you guys today. And starting off with that Vikings bingo that we kickstart at 12 o'clock for you guys. It's those 25-cent cards, and that jackpot has grown over $11,751. And you can take that home in a 52 ball count.
Yeah, and then there's a Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards that's running from 1 to 4 right after that.
Oh, yeah.
There's that minor that's in at $127 that you can take home in 60 balls or less.
That looks awesome. I can't believe it even got that high. That is going to be going out in that first or second game alone for you guys. So definitely be ready right at 1 p.m. But right at 4 p.m., we jump right into the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. And we got a major that still hasn't gone out, and it's clicked up in ball count. And so it's at $23,019 at a 53 ball count for you guys. But I think the minor even steals the show some more because it's at $320 at a 64 ball count for you guys. Definitely come out for our happy hour show.
Yeah, and right after that, we have our Skull Bingo $1 cards with that coverall sitting at $59,620 that you can take home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah.
So even though it does get cut off by our Wild Wednesday tonight, it should be, you know, with the time of play that you guys have tonight, you guys can definitely hit that.
Oh, for sure. You get an hour before and an hour after. So you still get a full 2 hours of trying to get that Skull Bingo jackpot. But one of our lucky winners took home a jackpot yesterday, and it was BT Johnso 2 over at Stanchon Bar, who took home $945.
Wow.
Nicely done. But we are also going to be checking in to the Boxcar Bar and trying to see how many E-Tab jackpots went out yesterday.
Yeah, we had a bunch go out. Looks like we had at least like 6 go out. One going out in triple easy money with $750 going out. One going out to Diver Down also for $750. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we had another jackpot of $750 going out to someone playing a little bit of Roaring 20s.
Yeah, but that's not even the largest jackpot that someone hit in Roaring 20s because someone hit just under the limit that you can get in those E-Tab games, and they were able to take home $1,499.
Absolutely, but the prizes didn't stop there. Some lucky player playing a little bit of Vikings victory took home yet another jackpot of $1,499, rounding out all of our jackpots for yesterday. It was so awesome to see it.
Oh, yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, but speaking of that Roaring 20, which someone took home 2 different prizes playing, it's one of our newest E-Tab games we just released last month for you guys. You can time travel back to 1920s and use a standard deck for smaller prizes, or you can blast on over to 2020 and play with a more volatile deck with a higher chance at larger prizes.
Yeah, and they even have those bonus rounds where you can kick
So
off further
fun.
into the past or further in the future. Is really cool.
Absolutely, but we are going to be checking into Mankato, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today.
Yeah, it looks like during the day it's going to be about 37 degrees. There's going to be wind going from like coming from the northwest at 22 miles an hour. Overcast skies and windy. A few flurries or snow showers are going to be possible. Yeah, it's going to be 37 with temps falling near 25.
Yeah, definitely looking like a cold one today, and it's going to take you into an even colder nighttime. It's a low of 10 degrees. It's going to be pretty cloudy early on, but it'll clear out to be expected later on. That low is going to be around 10 degrees, like I said, and the wind's going to be cooling down just a little bit, but it is looking like it is going to be pretty windy. So definitely be prepared for that.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be really cold.
Yes. But don't worry, we got a lot of great reasons for you to stay inside all day long, and they kickstart right at 12 o'clock. That's our Vikings bingo. They're 25-cent cards. They go till 1 p.m., and we got that jackpot of $11,751 on the line if you take it home in that 52 ball count.
Yeah, and while you're playing, you earn some points for the Viking zone.
Absolutely. And while there wasn't a ton of shakeups, we only had one tie getting broken up, and that was Brizo at Atomic Star Tavern Tavern, who now sits with 65,000 points, pushing back Yo-Yo, who wasn't able to keep up, who's now in 4th with 63,000 right behind him. Yep, but our top 3 is still pretty solidified if you want to go over that.
Oh, yeah. We have Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern sitting at 65,000 points. And in second, we have Scrubeye for American Legion Fridley at 71,000 points. And in first place, holding a pretty good lead, although it looks like Scrubeye's catching up. We have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park at 76,000 points.
Yeah, these players are too competitive for Loser Dave to get comfortable, so they're definitely going to be having to come out to play and get those wins because it's definitely necessary if they want to keep their lead.
Oh, yeah.
But on the location side of things, there was a couple more shakeups that had happened. We still have a crazy tie in 10th between VFW Blaine and Howie Sports Bar and Grill, both with 48,000 points, but we had a crazy tie forming in 7th.
Yeah, we had Corner Bar Goodhue and Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale holding that 7th place spot at 71,000 points each.
Yeah, right behind Eagles Rochester, who was pushed back to 6th place from 5th. But there was a couple people getting pushed back, I see.
Yeah, it looks like Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato got pushed back from 4th into 5th place. They're sitting at 75,000 points.
Yeah, but the person who jumped up a bit, who was in 5th, now in 4th, was Corky's Bar South Haven, now sitting with 81,000 points. Quite a big lead that they got from yesterday.
And in 3rd place, we have our place on 3rd and Faribault sitting at 109,000 points.
Yeah, no, they got pushed back by American Legion Fridley, who's now in 2nd. They were pretty solidified in their spots, but American Legion Fridley now in that 100,000 point club and ahead of our place on 3rd with just 1,000 points of a lead.
Yeah. But with in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park, who's been able to hold their lead for a little while now.
Yeah, they have over double the 2nd place location.
Yeah, they have 221,000 points. So,
absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah, they're doing great.
There's been just so much play there, and with the consistency of their players, it really shows how much implications those points have on these standings.
Oh, yeah.
But if you guys didn't know, we're listening to a little bit of Double Eagle right now. I actually haven't really listened to this one before, but it's really nice music.
Yeah, I haven't heard it either, but I really like it.
I really like
it.
Nice
little, like twang to it, you know?
Oh, yeah, and it's such a beautiful scenic view of the river and the mountains behind it. So it's definitely something to check out if you haven't before. But if it's not sounding like your cup of tea, you can definitely go check out our over 50 different Charitable eTab games that you guys can play at any time. With 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500, I guarantee you're going to find something that you love, even if it is just the cash that goes in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. But we do have a couple other things to go over when it comes to those bingo jackpots that we can hand out.
We have them lined up all day long.
Right after our Vikings bingo, we have that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition going from 1 to 4. That mega sitting really nice at $25,000 that you can take home in 45 balls or less.
Yeah, I'm super excited that these megas are starting to click up. Even the one in the $1 edition is clicking up in ball count. And you know, when that happens, things get really, really crazy. And so I'm super excited to see when this play starts counting up as well.
Oh, yeah, especially because that minor is going to be growing pretty quickly. Although it is already at 60 balls, so that should be going out pretty
It's going to be going out pretty soon. So, guys, be primed and ready right at 1 o'clock. We still have that major of over $4,000 at a 51 ball count. But that minor is definitely the star of the show to start off our show. So, definitely check it out. But right after those games, we jump right into Lucky 4 Bingo, which has one of our best jackpots we have to offer.
Oh, yeah, sitting at almost $60,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Me and John will be trying to hand that out just before we get started with the next bit of bingo.
Yeah, we've been actually giving out quite a few of those minis in that Lucky 4 Bingo, which is super exciting because it means that we're going to be starting to give out more jackpots in it. And so definitely be coming out to play. The more I play, the higher a chance it might go out. So definitely check it out. But right after it, we jump right into those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
Oh, yeah. Going from 4 to 6, we have that mega that's sitting ominously in the background.
I know.
At $100,000. It's a little harder to hit at 44 balls, but that major, that ball count's been jumping up. It's looking really hittable right now. It's at $23,019 at 53 balls. So that can definitely be taken home pretty.
Yeah, that is better chances than our Vikings bingo. You definitely need to be checking out that because we also have a minor on the line of $320. And that means that's already at a 64 ball count for you guys. That's going to be going out crazy quickly as well. So definitely come out and play those 23 games, especially because that's how you guys are earning points for our Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, and those standings are actually looking pretty crazy right now too,
Yeah.
with a lot of ties and a lot of switcheroos. We have a tie in 9th place kicking off between Kimmy and Crazy Kid at 23,000 points. Right after that, in 7th place, we have another tie between Two-Way Girl and Godness. Two-Way Girl over at Mauer Brothers Liquor and Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill, both at 26,000 points.
Nice. Yeah, no, the rest of our standings have stayed pretty solidified as everyone's just upping their point total, as we have 8 out of 10 of these players in that 25,000 point club or higher. As it stands, we only have 2 that are in that 50,000 point club, and in 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000, and our 1st place player is Bobo over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 58,000 points right now.
Oh, yeah. And on the location side of things, we have another tie in 10th, kick it off.
Oh, yeah.
This one's going to be a 3-way tie for 10th between American Legion Fridley, Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, and Country Lounge in St. Paul, all at 30,000 points.
Yeah, we also had Titan Sports Saloon getting pushed back from 8th into 9th, sitting with 32,000 points, but it's because of a newcomer jumping into the standings, as Billy's Rockford absolutely swiped it away and jumped into 7th place with a tie between Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Now both locations are sitting with 33,000 points.
Oh, yeah. But other than that, it looks like the standings have been staying pretty solid. Other than the Deer standing, Deer were getting pushed back by Duff's Tavern on Main.
Yeah, they were able to break out of that tie that they've been sitting in for quite some time.
Yeah.
But there was one final jump that happened from a 6th place location all the way up to a 4th place, and that was Shajink Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow, now sitting with 40,000 points. Other than that, our top 3 has been staying pretty steady.
Oh, yeah, with Concordia Lanes New Ulm sitting at 46,000 points in 3rd. Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton sitting at 52,000 points in 2nd. And Corner Bar Goodhue in 1st place at 145,000 points.
Oh, yeah, so definitely come out and play during our happy hour shows, because after those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, if we don't give out that Lucky 4 bingo at 4, you'll get another chance right at 6 p.m. And like I said, that jackpot is at $59,642 for you guys.
Ooh.
That is something you definitely want to throw a couple bucks at.
Oh, yeah. But after that, we also have our Skull Bingo $1 cards going from typically 6 to 10, but we have Wild Wednesday, so it's going to be getting cut off. So you're probably going to have about
an hour before and an hour after.
Yeah, so about 2 hours of gameplay instead of that 4.
We got a little Skull Bingo sandwich, is like we like to call it.
Oh, yeah. But with that coverall sitting at $59,620 in 50 balls or less, that large frame sitting at $4,091 in 43 balls or less, and that line prize sitting really nice at $696 that you can take home with 10 balls or less, but that one goes out pretty quickly. So.
Oh, it goes out every day. I'm surprised it clicked up that high and didn't go out last night. You guys definitely need to be there primed and ready right at 6, because we got tons of prizes on the line. We just finished off that MegaSota game night that happens every single Tuesday at 6:40 for you guys. We did not give out that Jackpot Jungle coverall. It is still at $24,000. You definitely need to be there, but like Will was saying, we got Wild Wednesday tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be Ian and I taking over the ice studio. We're going to be trying to give out a lot of jackpots and PGL points, and we got a Jackpot Jungle coverall of $9,000 that is going to be our grand finale game.
Oh, wow. And you can take that home with 52 balls. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
That's nuts. But we do have another side of things to go over. We have our PGL side of things. Oh, yeah, sorry. We have one more thing to go over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have game day for Super Bowl Sunday. That's going to be from 3 to 5 on Sunday. I believe that's going to be with Ian and John.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be taking it over for a tuxedo special grand finale to finish off the NFL season.
Oh, yeah. So they're going to be looking really great.
Yeah, I know. I think John was planning his appointment to get fitted for his tux. I know he's super excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping they come in with like the Dumb and Dumber look, where they come in with each the light blue and the orange.
The light blue with the ruffle on the chest.
Yes, it would look
That'd
good.
be
We got the
great.
blue for the Rams. We got the orange for the Bengals.
That'd be awesome.
I think it fits.
Oh, yeah.
But you were starting to say about PGL.world, because it is a great resource, especially if you guys are planning on coming out for any of those specialty nights. Sign up at PGL.world, and that's how you guys earn those points. And so we want to showcase a couple of our new members.
Yeah, we had a couple new members like Sark, Cy Moneybell, Tamara, Susie D, SAS 1969, Medivin, Nikki, and Hotshot.
Wow, welcome. I love seeing all the new names and trying to pronounce them. I know it's a little tricky here and there. They really like to try us.
Oh, yeah. but hopefully you guys check out the E-tip boards.
Oh, yeah.
Because Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to be able to choose 5 squares for the Rams versus Bengals. Sunday, February 13th, points are going to be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. You can play for free in the Player Connect app, and you can earn you PGL points for Season 11 if you win. You're just going to launch the app and select Sports Link.
Absolutely, and that login is your PGL login. So once you go to pgl.world, that's when you can download that Player Connect app. That Sports Link will be right above your player icon, and you'll be able to choose those 5 squares, and it's a great way to earn some PGL points, especially if you are an avid PGL player. It can definitely help you out, as we've had so many shakeups from last night alone. We had, even just in 10th, our 4th place player was pushed all the way back to 10th. Kick your Arizona all the way to the back of the leaderboard.
Yeah, that's not even where it ends. We had our 3rd place spot get pushed all the way back to 8th. Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill, sitting at 356,000 points, still holding it back. Now in 8th.
Yeah, and right ahead of him from our 10th place to 7th, Forget You D was able to do a big jump and is now right behind Sarah Honey, who was able to move up to 6th.
Yeah, but we also had Brizo, who jumped into 5th place all the way from 8th over at the Underground Bar Grill at 388,000
Yeah,
points.
living up to his nickname. I mean, high rising for a reason. He came up and jumped all the way into 5th. We had our 6th place player, Nixon, jump all the way into 4th, but our 5th place player definitely stole the show. I kind of called this one. I don't want to say I called it because I also was rooting for another player who didn't do so well, but Big Pimpin' did a huge jump and is now in 3rd place, right behind Keith and Bam Bam.
Yeah. But you know, like I will say, Big Pimpin', I kind of thought it might happen.
Yeah, he just had such a good week last week. Since he's new, I think he's really excited about being in this top 10, and I'm super excited to see him. So I think that they're going to be trying to keep up this momentum. But do you have a specific player that you think is going to come and show out tonight?
I could see Big Pimpin'. I do see Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin'?
Yeah, I could see him coming out and trying to get up into 1st place.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pick someone different. I think I'm going to be looking at Forget You D.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's been coming out to play at Eagles Austin each week, and so I think he's really serious again about getting these points.
Yeah.
And so I could definitely see them making a rise.
Oh, yeah. But Brizo did make the same size of a jump with three spots. So
yeah, Brizo did do some damage. So we're going to have to see. I know these players are so competitive, and so you really can't get comfortable whatever your standings are. So we're definitely just going to have to see what can happen tonight.
Oh, yeah. But it looks like our location standings are looking insane. We finally have something happening that I was hoping for.
Really?
So, yeah, Million Point Club all the way through.
Heck yeah.
That's crazy. Previously unranked. Now in 10th place, we have Moose Lodge Wake Park in St. Cloud at 1,003,000 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Super, super exciting to see. But a couple of the crazy shakeups that have happened as our 5th place location, VFW Austin, got pushed back to 8th. That is so surprising. They have Forget You D and Sarah Honey playing there.
Yeah, and Beck's Pub and Becker also got pushed back. They were in 4th place, and now they're in 6th.
That is crazy. It was because VFW Northfield was able to have a crazy, crazy night and jump from 8th up to 5th. But that's not even where the shakeups end.
Yeah, because American Legion Cleveland got pushed back from 3rd place into 4th because Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, who was previously in 6th, was able to jump up into that 3rd place spot.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely killing it. I know they're home of big-time player. Brizo wasn't playing there yesterday.
Oh, man. Wow.
Interesting. That's usually where Brizo plays. And so I wonder if Ian just didn't switch over his location where he was playing at.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's definitely some huge moves for Atomic Star Tavern. But we still have 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake in 2nd, and Neeson's Gaylord in 1st. Neeson's Gaylord is just a couple hundred points away from getting to that 2 million point club. It's going to be so exciting when that happens. I think it'll happen by the end of next week.
Yeah, I think so too. And then maybe all the other locations will be in tow.
Yeah, shortly to follow, hopefully. Yeah. That'd be super exciting.
Maybe just like another week or 2 away.
Yeah. But if you guys want to see any of our standings, any of our weekly schedule, visuals, any of your player pictures, really any information about Pilot in general, go over to our Facebook page, search up Pilot Games, and give us a follow and a like. You'll be able to see all of that great information and so much more. Especially if you're new here, you'll be able to use that link tree. It's got links to all of our bar locations around Minnesota where you can play Pilot Games, all of our social medias, and so much more.
Oh yeah, but we have a very important part of the broadcast to
The
go over
most
today.
important part.
Oh yeah, we have the charity spotlight, and today we are going over Claremont Area Chamber of Commerce. The Claremont Chamber of Commerce is committed to promoting business through advocacy, education, and access to leaders and community organizations. If you want to support them, you can go over to J&H Liquors, which is the largest who has the largest jackpot of the winner, which is Tat J and which is Tat over at J&H Liquors, taking home $7,623.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
the largest jackpot that we gave out over the weekend, and it was super exciting to give it to Tat, especially at the location we want to showcase this week. So maybe it's just a little lucky location this week. So head over to J&H Liquors, and you'll be showing some support for an amazing charity as well. But we got jackpots lined up all day long for you guys. Hopefully you stick around, and guys, remember, when you're playing Pilot Games, your community wins.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we are getting into our next game of Vikings Bingo, where we have $11,000 on the line. Well, $11,766 to be exact that we've built up so far, and it continues to grow as more people get enrolled. And you guys just have 30 seconds to do so.
Absolutely. We are super excited to be here. We just finished off our MegaSota game night last night. It's a wild Wednesday today. We're going to be coming at you live all day long on all your Pilot TVs, the Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Both of our channel names for you are MegaSota.
Oh yeah, and speaking of those Pilot TVs, we actually had some new ones just go out to Elk Lodge, Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar and Goodhue, Ambiance on Albion, Old 16, Shenanigans Cheer and Chow, RJ's on 5th, as well as the Thirsty Beaver.
Absolutely, but we are officially in this game number 1. We got $10 on that line prize, $10 on that large M, and $11,816 on that jackpot.
Oh yeah, and we've had one of our best weeks for jackpots over this past week. The rolling week, we've given out 23. Really good to get into that 20 jackpots for a rolling week.
I think we should keep it there.
Yeah, due to a really good weekend that we had. I mean,
oh yeah, we had like 13 over the weekend.
It was absolutely insane, and hopefully we continue on that track. But just one yesterday, making our total jackpots for the season 81 for season 11.
Absolutely, it went out to BT Johnso 2 over at Sanchin Bar, taking home $945, but we got some winners.
Lucky 3 over at VFW Spring Lake Park, as well as Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine, splitting that $10 line prize. Now we're working on a $10 large M, and that's a big win for Scrub Eye as they're closing in on the first place spot.
Yeah, it is pretty neck and neck right now, but we did give out a couple more jackpots yesterday, and that was in the E-Tab side of things, as we had a bunch of play over at the Boxcar Bar. That first prize they took home was playing Triple Easy Money, taking home $750.
But it wasn't just Triple Easy Money where they took home $750, as they also took that same prize home in Diver Down.
Oh yeah, and as well as playing a little bit of Roaring 20s, they took home yet another jackpot of $750.
Well, let's move on from $750 to close to that max jackpot of $1,499, as they were able to take home another jackpot in Roaring 20s of that close to max jackpot.
Absolutely, and staying at that max jackpot amount, that $1,499, that was another prize they got to take home playing Vikings victory yesterday as well.
Yeah, good job to all those players over the Boxcar Bar, getting a lot of wins, but we had a lot of wins at a bunch of different locations, and so definitely check out our E-Tabs, especially our brand new one that we're about to talk about, but we got a large M.
Yeah, we got Stumpy at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home that $10 large M, but if those jackpots you just witnessed weren't enough of a reason to check out Roaring 20s, you should definitely do so, because you get to time travel back to 1920s and play with a standard deck, or you can time travel over to 2020 and play with a more volatile deck and bigger prizes on the line.
Yeah, definitely. You can check out a preview of that on our social medias. Before I talk more about that, we do have a winner on the coverall.
That's right. We got the Flintstones, and they are taking home $15 on that must-go in this game number 1.
Yeah, but our Facebook page, really the hub of all of our information. All of our social medias are pretty good, but our Facebook page really has all that you'll ever need. You search up Pilot Games, and you'll be able to see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressive, player picks, and so much more. You can also click the website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree with links to bar locations, other socials, and more there as well.
Absolutely. It's a great resource to see. And if you guys want to know what is on the line for the day, we're about to tell you. We get every single morning started with a cup of joe, and I'm not just talking about coffee. I'm talking about our show where we talk about where the jackpots are lined up. But right now you're playing that Vikings bingo, and we got over $11,000, almost $12,000 on the line in this game alone.
Yeah, that's running all the way up till 1 o'clock till we get into that jackpot 125-cent edition all the way till 4 o'clock. That has a mega jackpot of 25 grand, 45 balls or less. A major jackpot of $4,251 that you can win in 51 balls or less, and should be clicking up to 52 balls or less in the first few games, as it only needs to get to 4,500 to be able to click up. That minor jackpot, though, is primed and ready to go out off of the first game, as it's at $127 that you can win in 60 balls or less.
Absolutely. That is a great prize to start the day out with, so make sure you guys are ready right at 1 o'clock, but you might as well stick around until 4, because that's when you guys are getting a shot at the big kahuna of that Lucky 4 bingo jackpot, That's right, $59,642 on the line before you guys even get enrolled.
Yeah, and that's the Lucky 4 Bingo Sandwich during our happy hours, which you get 2 shots at 4 o'clock and at 6 o'clock with 23 games of Jackpot Hunter in the middle. And that Jackpot Hunter in the middle is some of our best bingo available throughout the entire day because we got a mega jackpot that's sitting at 44 balls or less, 100 grand on that one. But the major is really what I got my eye out on, as it's at $23,019 that you can win in 53 balls or less.
Absolutely. That's better chances than the bingo you're playing right now.
Exactly. Then that minor jackpot, it's going to be going out probably in the very first game, if I had to guess, with it being at $320 that you can win in 64 balls or less.
That is a great prize to start out the day, and so definitely make sure you guys are trying for that and sticking around. That 6 o'clock roll around quickly. You'll get another shot at that Lucky 4, and then it jumps right into Skull Bingo. They're $1 cards like always, and we got some great jackpots lined up. We got a coverall of $59,620 at a 50 ball count or less. We have a large frame of $4,091 at 43 balls or less, and a line prize that's looking beautiful. It's at $696, 10 balls or less.
Yeah, well, yesterday was the start of our PGL night, double header nights. I don't know what to call them. MegaSota game night happens every single Tuesday at 6:40. You get a bunch of PGL action as well as the Jackpot Jungle coverall at the very end of the night that you could take home $24,092 in 54 balls or less, and it's only a $1 card.
Absolutely, but if you missed out on last night, don't worry, we got an even better one tonight. I might be a little biased because it's going to be Ian and I taking over the ice studio, but we got Wild Wednesday coming at you from 7 to 9 tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun. We got tournament-style games, PGL points to be awarded, and a Jackpot Jungle coverall that ends off the night with a 52-ball count. You can be taking home upwards of over $9,000.
And we actually have one other PGL day this week because game day is back, but only for Super Bowl Sunday. So make sure you guys come out from 3 all the way till 5 o'clock, the 2 hours before the Super Bowl, to try and win some really great cash prizes. We're going to be playing all of our favorite football-themed games, as well as a $50 buy-in tuxedo special to end off the game day.
Yeah, but we got a winner. We got Lucky 3 over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $10 line prize. Yeah, no, I don't know if you were listening during Cup of Joe, but I was talking to Will, and we were talking about how John's making his appointment to get fitted for his tux. But
Yes.
I personally think it would be best if you guys came in the Dumb and Dumber tux because, you know, the blue for the Rams and the orange for the Bengals.
That would actually work out. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the colors work out with the Super Bowl as well. I was like, I would rather go, instead of going with the tuxedo theme, go with the Super Bowl theme, maybe wear some jerseys and everything like that. But it's going to be a lot of fun on that game day. And I mean, perfect way to get your Super Bowl Sunday started off, winning a little bit of cash and getting you already at the bar drinking, getting ready for that game.
Absolutely. It's a great way to start off your night, especially on Super Bowl Sunday. What's a better way to do so than coming out and playing a little bit of Pilot with these guys?
Oh, completely agree. But we got some great national days that are happening today, and I could not guess what this national day was about when I first read it. But yeah, it's.
I read the first line, and it is not the national day I expected.
Yeah, National Cut the Cord Day. I was like, what could this possibly mean?
I thought it was talking about an umbilical cord.
Yeah, that's totally what I thought. But it's actually break free from the expensive cable bill on February 9th by celebrating National Cut the Cord Day. The streaming movement has rapidly grown over the past 5 years, and it doesn't show any signs of stopping. As digital world supplies more choices, it also provides the flexibility, selection, and reliability we've been looking for. So it's no surprise that the industry analysts estimate that up to 6 million people will cut the cord on traditional TV subscriptions in 2020.
Yeah, I am not surprised, but I do have a theory that because all of these streaming platforms are super individualized and they only have specific things on each, and they keep upping their prices.
Yeah.
And so I feel like in about 5 to 10 years from now, we're all going to be like, why don't we just have one place where everything's on?
We do have a winner on this large M. It's Buckley over at Corky's Bar South Haven. And then we have a coverall winner winning the Musco of $16. Swanee over at our place on 3rd and Faribault. Good job to all those winners in game number 2 of Vikings Bingo as we get enrolled into game number 3. But yeah, I completely agree. Getting onto the streaming sites is definitely worth it. But I definitely disagree that I think that it's going to ever come together.
You don't?
I don't think it'll ever come together. I don't
You think it'll stay
I don't think
separated?
live television will make a comeback at all because I mean, really, what you got to think about it is you're buying another package, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how much basically adding another thing. Like when we'd get DirecTV at my house, we would always have to get the sports package as well because we
Yes.
wanted to be able to see all the football games, basketball games, all those kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's right. And so you were buying all the different add-ons, and it's the add-ons that now have their streaming platforms, and it was just the original base cable that you got rid of.
Well, yeah, that's, I mean, kind of in a certain way, but I just like, I mean it more in the case of like, you just have to continue to get those add-ons to be able to get everything. And so if
Yeah.
you had everything available, it's actually a super expensive bill. And for you to be able to pay for all the different streaming platforms, you're probably still getting it for a cheaper price and you get more options.
I was wondering what the price comparisons were. I wanted to talk to my dad about it because he always used to complain about the Comcast bill.
Yes.
But I always wondered what the comparison was because there's so many different platforms now that like my family specifically has, and so I wondered what the difference was.
And I think it's so much easier to like share and stuff like
Oh,
that,
it is.
those kinds of stuff, and so it makes it a lot more.
I mean, yeah, we only pay for one account per platform, and my entire family, your family, our friends, everyone
Exactly.
gets
I
to
mean,
use it.
imagine like DirecTV would limit you to like 2 different TVs in your house that you could
Yeah.
have those
has to be in the same
cable boxes,
household.
those cable boxes at. But instead, now you can take your Fire Stick wherever you go, have it logged into all of your different social media platforms, and be able to watch it on any house that you're ever at.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
Yeah.
I take back my statement. I think our streaming platforms should. I don't think that they should go away. I just think that at some point people are going to be like,
Oh, there needs
why
to
do
be
I pay
less
for
of them.
all
There
these
need-
different things?
There needs to be less of them. I mean, I can completely agree with that. Like, I don't think there's any reason for like Paramount who
Such a bad app.
who
too.
creates like a really good movie.
Yes.
Like does
Great
a
content.
really good, has really good movies involved with it, but they should be selling it to other streaming platforms and not creating their own, because what they're good at is making movies, not creating a streaming platform. And
Yeah,
so
because they're putting their money into their productions and not the platform itself.
exactly. So I do think that there needs to be a little bit of cut down, and a lot of people are trying to
Wow.
grab at it while we
Then
can.
These next 2 national days, I could definitely celebrate today.
Oh, for sure. Easily.
All right, well, the next one up is National Pizza Day. National Pizza Day celebrates on February 9th. It celebrates one of America's most all-time favorite foods, whether it's thin crust, Chicago style, deep dish, or anything in between. Pizza is an American favorite, and that is for sure.
Oh yeah, pizza. I mean, I think it is probably one of the top eaten foods. And if you went through any elementary school and you asked the kids what their favorite food was, you're for sure gonna get 90% pizza.
Pizza or ice cream.
Yeah, no.
It's typically all kids say.
and
Or
unless-
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggets, chicken tenders.
Yeah, same thing.
That's gonna be a big
Yeah.
one. They are not the same
They
thing.
are not the same thing, but
No.
I know that I would definitely.
In kids' heads, they may be the same thing. They are
Very
not.
different.
They're so very different.
The meat alone is different.
Exactly. It's a chicken tender.
breading.
So tasty. But it is National Pizza Day, and so
Do you like Chicago style?
yeah, I'm a fan of all sorts of different styles.
You
of
like
pizza.
Chicago style?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Chicago style.
I actually
I've
am
only
not.
I've only had it in Chicago, like at like a
At, like,
really
Doughboys?
at like a really known like Chicago style pizza place, and so like I got like the best Chicago style pizza you're gonna be able to get when I tried it. But I really enjoyed it when I did.
But we got Froggy over at Hayloft taking home $11 on that line prize in this game number 3.
Yeah, now we're looking at a large M of $11 as we head into another national day, and it's National Bagel and Lox Day. National Bagel and Lox Day recognizes one of America's favorite bagel combinations on February 9th.
Do you know what lox is?
I'm not 100% sure
It's
what Lox
smoked
is.
salmon.
Oh, yes, I do know what Lox
It's
is.
so good. I mean, I don't really know if lox is just the smoked salmon, but bagels and lox, you typically get the whole spread of red onion, capers, thinly sliced cucumber, tomato, crumpled egg. There's like a whole shebang with it, and it is awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be smoked, but it is filleted, brined salmon. That is for sure on it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my family just gets smoked salmon.
Yeah,
but-
it's frequently served on bagels with cream cheese and often garnished with tomatoes, sliced onions, cucumbers, and capers.
Yep.
Ah, super good stuff.
So good. It's probably, it's my favorite way to eat a bagel.
Really, that's
All-time favorite way.
really you'd go with the salmon route.
Yes.
For your.
Yes.
I thought you liked a different raw fish better.
I mean, in general, I like raw tuna better than raw salmon.
You'd rather have raw
But-
salmon on your bagel than raw tuna.
I would never put raw tuna on my bagel.
Okay, I don't know.
Yes. No, I put salmon, and it's not even just raw salmon. It's typically smoked or it's like lightly cooked and filleted. But so
Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing now.
yes, no, it's my favorite way to eat a bagel for sure. I mean, my dad makes that salmon pate that's just cream cheese mixed with smoked salmon, and we put that on our bagels.
We do have a winner on this large M. It's Janice over at EJ's Bar and Grill in Gaylord, taking home $11. Now we're on a $17 must-go coverall prize. As a bunch of people are one ball away, and we got a winner.
Yep, we got Miss D as well as Stumpy. Both splitting up that $17 must-go in this game number 3. Congratulations, you two.
Yeah, now that jackpot is rolling into game number 4 as we got one more national day to go over.
Yep, this one's definitely not as tasty. It is National Toothache Day. National Toothache Day on February 9th is not a so subtle reminder of the importance of dental care, also known as odontalia. I don't even know how to pronounce that. A toothache is pain generating from a tooth or multiple teeth.
Oh yeah, I feel like being able to have your dental care is a huge part
Dental
of your
hygiene,
is a
yes.
huge part of your actual health, and like
Oh,
a lot of
100%.
people don't realize how much it is, like even like physical health, because everything that goes into your body goes through those teeth, and so having clean it's like eating with dirty utensils. That's what it's basically like, and so being able to keep those teeth clean, avoid those toothaches, it's definitely a good reminder to be doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, yes. I know my grandma really struggled with it. And so seeing her later in life, the effects of her poor dental care,
Yes.
it's like a scared straight type of thing.
Oh, okay,
you know?
yeah. No, I could definitely get that one. I've been lucky enough that I haven't had many toothaches in my life. Besides like knocking out my teeth, which was a toothache, which is why Jordy's giggling. So
It's okay. I have my fair share of toothaches. I have an abnormally small jaw compared to how many teeth an adult is supposed
yeah, so
to have.
you've had to have a lot of teeth removed.
I have. I've had like 5 molars removed.
Yeah, that is rough.
I have my 12-year-old molar coming in right now as a 22-year-old.
Oh gosh, that's really rough. But you know, it's National Toothache Day, so hopefully there's some other people feeling, being like, yeah, I got a toothache too. I feel ya. But we do have a little bit of Twins stuff to get into, as the Twins did partner with our Pilot Games to make a great ETAB game. Twins win, pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round, and win Grand Slam prizes.
Absolutely. It's a ton of fun, and we're going to be getting ready because in the next month or so, that twin season is going to be kicking up again.
Oh, yeah, and that's when we switch over to Twins Bingo, combining the Vikings Bingo and Twins Bingo, creating the Twiking Zone. And we've had some pretty crazy Twiking Zone. Not that there was a lot of shakeups yesterday, but there was a lot of people who closed gaps between each other. A lot of races really got going yesterday.
And I've been noticing that a lot of our winners during our lunch hour have been out of the top 10 players. And so it really hasn't been able to help their standings that much because there haven't been that many wins to get.
So we'll see if there's going to be newcomers coming soon, as there's been some consistent players that have been out there playing the last few weeks.
Yeah, I wonder where Juicy Loser sits with all of this. They've been taking home quite a few wins the last week and a half.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that one out. But in 10th place on these player sides, we got Pooba over at the Muddy Cow Oak Park Heights with 39,000 points. With 42,000 points in 9th place, we got Rodway at Broadway Pizza and Blaine. 8th place, it's SNS over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe with 46,000 points. With 49,000 points over at our place on 3rd, we got Steve in 7th place. 6th place, it's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 52,000 points. Now let's head over to Titan Sports Saloon, and what other player is it in 5th place? Then Elsa with 62,000 points. Elsa's been killing it every season ever since I saw her join the top 10.
I've met her as Bingo at the Bingo Queen Elsa.
Yeah, she dominates in the Twiking Zone year in, year out. 4th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar with 63,000 points, and was part of the only shakeup in the player side of these standings, as he got bumped back out of that tie with Bryzo. Bryzo getting into sole possession of 3rd place over the Atomic Star Tavern with 65,000 points. Still not enough to feel comfortable behind Yo-Yo and Elsa, who are only about 3,000 to 2,000 points behind Bryzo.
But we do have Red over at American Legion Fridley, Men K over at Tammy's on the Ave, both splitting up that $14 line prize.
But in second place, a player that's gotten wins today and may be trying to get into first place, it's Scrub Eye at American Legion Friendly with 71,000 points. And I said he may be trying to get into first place because Loser Dave in first place only has 76,000 points. So it's a tight race right now. Loser Dave playing at VFW Spring Lake Park.
I saw Loser Dave's name out there earlier, so I know he's trying to get some wins, but
Okay.
they're definitely going to need to take some to get some points to keep that lead. But on the location side of things, we jump right into a tie in 10th with VFW Blaine and Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, both locations with 48,000 points. With 52,000 points in 8th place, no, in 9th place, we have Main Street Pub in Kimball. Next, we jump right into another tie in 7th between Corner Bar Goodhue, tied up with Titan Sports Saloon now, both with 71,000 points.
That was a crazy shakeup as Titan Sports Saloon yesterday was in the top 5, got bumped back to 7th place, and then Corner Bar and Goodhue being able to move from 8th place into 7th place was a huge jump up as well, with all these locations that really gained points over yesterday.
Absolutely, but another location that was pushed back, and now in 6th, it's Eagles Rochester with 73,000 points, but we do have a winner.
Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon just talked about her being in our top 10, and she's taking home $14 on that large M, giving us a little run up at this coverall of $12,000. We'll see in the next few balls right here. Not happening. So we're moving on to a $21 must-go as you keep on talking about these locations. Oh, wait, no. Vinny over at Shooter's Bar, Fountain in Wyckoff, taking home that coverall must-go prize of $21 in 54 balls or less. So only 2 balls away from taking home that jackpot. Super close, Vinny. So make sure you guys keep on getting enrolled into this game number 5.
Absolutely, but starting off with these locations again, now in 5th, getting pushed back, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 75,000 points. Now in 4th place, we have Corky's Bar South Haven with 81,000. Now getting pushed back in 3rd, it's Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 109,000 points. Now our 3rd place location is now in 2nd. American Legion Fridley did a big jump and is now in that 100,000 point club with 110,000 points, right ahead of our 3rd place location.
Wow.
But our number 1 location is over double our 2nd place, and that is VFW Spring Lake Park with 221,000 points right now.
Wow, lots of Vikings Zone points going out there during this Vikings bingo, so make sure you guys keep on playing, seeing if you can take home any of these great prizes. But if you want to take home other great prizes in our non-live bingo, head over to our E-tabs. Right now, we're listening to a little bit of Double Eagle. It's one of our great E-tab games. Definitely go check it out. Hit the woods and seeing if you can win some big cash prizes. But there's also
super pretty.
Super pretty scenery.
Yeah.
Like all the eagles that are on it.
Yeah, no, I really hadn't taken a good look at it, but I really like the music. I like the background. I like it a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, you could like that one and play it all you want. Or you could like the 50 different Charitable tab games, so there's one for everybody. Play
Guaranteed.
anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's also bonus and free play rounds there as well.
Absolutely. There is definitely something for everyone. But like we were talking about, we had our specialty night last night, and we have an even better one tonight. And so if you guys plan on coming out and earning some PGL points, the only way you can do so is making sure you're a member of the Pilot Gambling League. Go over to pgl.world, sign up, become a member, and we'll get to showcase you as a newcomer highlight.
Oh, yeah, the newcomer highlight definitely gets you a little bit of luck if you get signed up, because I've seen a couple of these players make huge jumps, and the players that just got signed up are Sark, Cy Money Bell, Tamara, Susie D, Sass 1, 1969, Devin.
That is not how I expected you to read that name.
Nikki, and Hotshot.
Yeah, thanks for signing up, everyone. You guys definitely brighten our day with all your player names. It's a ton of fun reading them out.
You're lucky I didn't extend the "and" in Devin, like, Devin.
Yeah.
Because that's how it's written.
It is how it's written. I don't know if that tone is implied.
I don't know if I could say it not in that tone. Like, it's impossible. We got 40 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. Over $12,000 on this jackpot. So continue to get enrolled as we have a big Sunday coming upon us, as we do have our game day, which is leading up to the Super Bowl. But you also got to fill out your e-tip boards for the Sunday.
Absolutely. Once you sign up at pgl.world, download that Player Connect app. You use your brand new login to sign in, and right above your player icon, you'll see Sports Link. Click on that, and you can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus not Vikings. Wow. Aw. The Rams versus Bengals game for Super Bowl Sunday, February 13th. Choose your 5 scores before that kickoff happens, and you'll get points awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth in-play quarters. Play for free in that Player Connect app and earn some PGL points.
Yeah, it's super easy. It can help you out in some of these tight races, especially if you're one of these top players, as the shakeups went crazy yesterday. And let's just hop right into these player standings, because in 10th place, getting bumped back from 4th all the way to 10th. It's Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 345,000 points. With 347,000 points in 9th place, we got Big Dog over the Rustic Saloon, and actually did a really good job just staying put in 9th place. Had to earn a lot of points to do so.
Absolutely, but we do have Steve over our place on 3rd, taking home that $13 line prize on this game, number 5.
Yeah, and I say that you had to earn a bunch of points to do so, because now in 8th place, we have the former number 3 player, Wet Santa, over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 356,000 points. I mean, just crazy shakeups. Moving from 10th to 7th, though, our first riser of this, it's Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 357,000 points. Moving from 7th to 6th, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 383,000 points. Then in 5th place, moving all the way up from 8th place to 5th, we got Bryzo over the Underground Bar and Grill with 388,000 points. 4th place, moving up from 6th, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 388,000 points. Then moving from 5th all the way till 3rd. I mean, went from 9th to 5th, 5th to 3rd, and that's Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert with 406,000 points. But the top 2 players, they did stay put, as Keith at Billy's Rockford has 503,000 points, as well as Bam Bam in 1st place over at Stewartville Legion Boast with 555,000 points.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to see what kind of shakeups happen after tonight, but I'll just hop right into the locations.
Oh, yeah.
All right, starting off in 10th, but before I do so, we got a winner.
Missy over at
Acapulco Stillwater.
Acapulco, good name. Yeah, taking home $13 as we're still working on this $12,000 coverall prize.
And we got 2 balls to do so. We got Stumpy and Velvet hopefully getting in line.
See, can it happen? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Yep, $19 must-go coverall prize.
I wonder if Velvet had a red velvet muffin.
Oh, you had a red velvet muffin this morning.
Oh, I did.
And you so kindly shared it with me. It was delectable. And
it was so good.
Wow, went great with the morning. I mean, a little sugar in the morning. Who doesn't want that? But we do have a winner.
There it is, Velvet over at Maple View Lounge 2, taking home $13 on that must-go, and super exciting. That was game number 5 for you guys.
Yeah, no, definitely was a good.
Red Velvet for the win.
Red Velvet was for the win. But look at Velvet. I'm down with any kind of velvet. So
yeah, I mean, we have a Velvet comforter.
Exactly. It's comfy.
It is. I love Velvet. But jumping into these location standings, in 10th place, we have newcomer Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud. Now, all of our locations are in the 1 million point club. But we have Moose Lodge sitting with 1,003,000 points. 9th place is LJ's in Miltona with 1,006,000 points. 8th place, getting pushed back from 5th, VFW Austin, which is absolutely crazy since we had 2 players playing there just yesterday in our top 10. But we have VFW Austin now sitting with 1,079,000. In 7th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,096,000.
And actually did a really good job. Blasco's Embassy Bar wasn't in the 1 million point club and got into that 1 million point club while staying put in 7th place.
That's how it's done. But getting pushed back from 4th into 6th, it was Beck's Pub in Becker, now sitting with 1,121,000. 5th place, High Rising from 8th into 5th, it was VFW Northfield with 1,279,000. But in 4th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,338,000 points. Now, another big-time riser from 6th into 3rd, it was Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 1,350,000. 2nd place stayed the same as 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, was able to get some points and now sits with 1,638,000. but our number 1 location is still just killing it. It's Neeson's Gaylord in first place with 1,788,000 PGL points.
Yeah, good job to Neeson's Gaylor dominating so far in this season. And we got a little bad news for our Minnesota Wild, but I mean,
Did they not win last night?
Nope, they did not.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, they've been on such a good win streak lately.
And their scoring is better than the team that they faced last night.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were like 18 and 17.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely should have gotten the win. But, I mean, Winnipeg is definitely one of those teams that are just having a down year and are normally pretty good, a pretty good team. And so we had to travel after the break, travel all the way to Winnipeg to play them, and it kind of made sense. Connor Halbike and made 27 saves, and Mark Sherfield scored a power play goal as Winnipeg Jets defeated the Minnesota 2-0 on Tuesday night, halting the Wild's 6-game winning streak. Capo Kokkonen stopped 27 shots for Minnesota, so I mean stopped the same amount of shots as their goalie did, who Minnesota is 28-11-4, which entered the game on a season high 10-game point streak, 9-1-1. All a season best 6-game point streak on the road also ended 5-1-1.
I see.
Definitely not the way we wanted to end it, but I mean, still, I think we'll have a good chance at having a really good season. We're coming off of an All-Star break, a little bit of getting back in the swing of things. I wouldn't be surprised, and we definitely need to do so as the second half of February gets really busy.
Yeah, they need to get their head in the game and make sure that they are well prepared for what's to come. As this Saturday, they're going to be taking on the Hurricanes, who are 16, 22, and 4 right now. It's going to be taking place at 7 p.m. for you guys.
Yeah, looks like a team that we should beat, but I mean, like it is in all professional sports, it's a little bit of a toss them up when you're talking about a singular game. And so definitely come out and support our Wild, and even play the great ETAB game, Let's Go Wild. Check out that slap shot bonus round and see if you can win some huge prizes.
All right, but we got player over at Nakado Bar and Grill taking home $14 on that line prize.
Yeah, now we're working on a $14 large M as we're going to hop into this fishing report. And this was done by the Lake of the Woods Tourism on February 8th, so just yesterday.
All right, well, on the south end, a great week of ice fishing. In many areas where ice fishing is taking place, ice is over 24 inches thick with 18 to 24 inches of snow. Ice conditions vary across the lake, resorts, and outfitters, but they'll advise on weight limits for their ice roads and trails. Walleye and saugers are spread out this time of year, and anglers are seeing various sizes. The lake has a big population of small walleye and saugers coming through, which is great for the future. It means some sort of fishing to find keepers. Most are catching fish for some fish fry, which is super fun. Some, if lucky or good, catching a slot fish or two, and even a trophy walleye over 28 inches.
Wow, that would be really good. Most ice fishing is taking place in 26 to 33 feet of water. In addition to walleye, the sauger, jumbo perch, eel pot, tolbies, and occasional crappies or sturgeon are being caught.
All right, but we got Velvet over at Maple View Lounge 2, taking home yet another win on this large M, $14 going in your pocket.
Yeah, working a jigging line in one hole combined with a dead stick in the second hole, which is usually a live minnow or a plain hook or small walleye jig just off of the bottom is an effective combo. Noise and rattles in the stained water has been effective. If you see fish on your electronics and they are not biting, downsize your presentation. Gold, pink, green, or orange are good colors this week.
All right, but there it is. We got Beastie over at Big Louie's Bar and Grill Crystal, taking home $21 on that Musco prize in this game number 6.
Yeah, good job. All the winners in game number 6 as we get enrolled into game number 7. Definitely some really good stuff, but still haven't been able to give out that jackpot. We had one person get really close at 54 balls.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, that means it's game time. We're gonna go after this, but we still have $12,000 on the line, so definitely keep on getting rolled into this game number 7.
And absolutely, if you guys win this jackpot today or any jackpot throughout the day, make sure you guys take a big smile and picture with it. It's a ton of fun. We love seeing all of your player picks. Send them in, even if you're just having fun. If you're at a bar or restaurant with your friends, your favorite bartender, or anything like that, we'd love to see it. So you can share those picks on our Facebook page. You can share them by emailing jackpots@pilotgames.com, and we have an awesome player picture to show you guys.
Yeah, and that was over the weekend. It was Whitty taking home a really nice jackpot over the weekend.
Yep, Whitty was that cute little woman in pink.
Taking over
big burly
$4,000. No, definitely really nice stuff for Whitty, and a really good player pick. So definitely send those things in.
Oh yeah, I love to see them. I love going on our Instagram and being able to see all your smiling faces. I always take pride when I'm the first like. I'm always like, yes.
Yeah, no, that's definitely awesome. So definitely send in all the player picks you possibly can. But we got a little Vikings news to go into, as we had Stephen A. Smith, a very respected sports analyst, paid Justin Jefferson one of the highest compliments. Get the jet engine ready, because Stephen A. Smith believes Minnesota Vikings receiver Justin Jefferson could be even better if he didn't have to thaw out first. Yes, he did say that right. During an episode of First Take, the ESPN talking head was having a little fun with the All-Pro wideout when suggesting that he could be a 2,000-yard receiver if he played for a team in warmer weather climate, like Los Angeles Rams or Miami Dolphins. How in the blank do you feel about playing in Minnesota? It's cold there. It's just too dang cold. It's so cold, Smith said in an extended version of the segment. Hey, listen, man, I know y'all are playing indoors, but it's just so dang cold out there. You've got to thaw out. You had 1,600 receiving yards, but if you played in somewhere like LA or Miami, I think you'd have 2,000 receiving yards, for crying out loud.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I mean, good thing that he does play indoors at US Bank Stadium, and he doesn't have to nearly thaw out. He gets to avoid those weather conditions. But I get what he's saying. I mean, playing against like the Lions, the Lions are indoors as well, but Green Bay, that's outdoors. Chicago, I think, is outdoors as well. And so you got to play in those when you're playing in the NFC North, you got to be playing in those cold weather games.
Yeah.
And I couldn't agree more. But I also think that he may go over 2,000-yard season just due to our new head coach.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, that is I'm just super excited to see what he has to do, especially after watching what he did with Cooper Kupp, designing him. It just felt like Cooper Kupp was always open. That's what it felt like. He was wide open. And Cooper Kupp ran, I think, 65% of his snaps from the slot position, which gets you to avoid getting press coverages. You get to work the middle of the field where there's just a little bit more space and stuff like that. And usually you put your better wide receivers outside, and you put your other wide receivers inside. But Cooper Kupp had a lot of dominance from the inside, and I think we could do the same thing with Justin Jefferson. And I have a few details that make me confident in that. But we do have a line prize winner.
That's right. We got BC over at Big Louie's Bar and Grill. Crystal taking home $14 on this line prize in game number 7.
Well, little fun fact.
Okay.
He was actually thought of was when he first came in the league was like, can he play on the outside?
Really?
They were like he'd only played slot in college because he was paired up with a really good other wide receiver who's one of the best rookie wide receivers we've ever seen in Jamar Jefferson over with the Bengals, and so he played outside while Justin Jefferson played inside wide receiver. They were like, I don't know if he's going to be able to get off that press coverage with his light frame and stuff like that, and it kind of felt like the Vikings decided, we want to prove that he can, and so he played over 70% of his snaps at the outside over the last 2 years. And so being able to bring him back inside where he's actually played a significant amount of football and can do both things, I think will be very beneficial to him. And you'll be able to see him get some more open targets.
All right. Well, if you want to show some support for our Vikings, we've teamed up with them for an awesome e-tab, and you guys can play Vikings victory at any time. Pick a letter in that skull bonus, and you can win huge prizes doing so.
Yeah, definitely check out Vikings victory. Some of my favorite bingo, some of our favorite graphics too. You
It's so
just
fun.
saw the graphics for the first time.
I know. I love the detail that they put in it. I hadn't seen it prior.
Yeah, definitely some really cool stuff. So definitely check out Vikings victory. But we are playing Vikings bingo, and while we're trying to give out these great prizes, we got a great jackpot hunter standings.
All right, I'm just trying to see. There it is. I was waiting for this large M to go out. It was GTZ over at the midi, taking home $14 on that large M. We just moved past that jackpot. Now we're trying to give out this $21 coverall.
Oh yeah, well I've taken the players on pretty much all the other standings. You want to grab the players on this jackpot hunter side?
Absolutely, but am I gonna get interrupted?
Probably. And the winner is on this $21 coverall. It's
3, 2, 1.
okay. It's the next ball that drops. No, it wasn't. I was
All right,
wrong.
I'll just okay.
There it is. Juicy Loser. We actually talked about him earlier in the broadcast,
Yeah.
and Not Lucky splitting that Musco $21 prize. Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue, and Juicy Loser at VFW Columbia Heights.
Nicely done. All right, I'll take the players now. And we don't even have a 10th place. We jump right into a tie in 9th between Kimmy at Niswa Legion and Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45. Both players with 23,000 points. 7th place, we jump into another tie between 2A Girl at Maurer Brothers Liquor and Godness at Mainland Bar and Grill, both with 26,000. With 27,000 right ahead of them in 6th, we got Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon. 5th place, it's Brother Nat at CW's Bar and Grill with 29,000. 4th place, it's Bull at Corner Bar Goodhue with 37,000. Right ahead of him with 39 in 3rd place, we've got Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue, who we just saw split out that Musco prize. 2nd place, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 55,000 points. But our number 1 player right now is Bobo at Two Brothers Bar and Grill with 58,000 points. But you have just over 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game of Vikings bingo. But I just finished off the players.
Yeah, really good player scores right there. Super tight race between Kevin and Bobo happening right now. But I'm watching out for some of those other players to close in on the 50,000 point club.
Yeah, I'm specifically looking at 5th through 3rd right now. Those players seem to want it badly, and so I am very excited to see what can happen there.
Yeah, definitely some shakeups in store, but we have a lot of locations in our top 10 because we actually have a 3-way tie in 10th place, meaning that we have 12 different locations in our top 10. Getting us started off, it's American Legion Fridley with 30,000 points, tied up with Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Country Lounge in St. Paul. 9th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000 points, getting bumped back to 9th place, and that's because Billy's Rockford shot from outside the standings into a 7th place tie with Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Coon Rapids, both with 33,000 points.
Yeah, big moves.
Yeah, really nice stuff for Billy's Rockford. In 6th place, we got the Deer Stand with 36,000 points. With 37,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of them. In 5th place, we got Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion. They just got out of a tie with the Deer Stand. 4th place is Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 40,000 points, moving from 6th all the way to 4th place. 3rd place, Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 46,000 points. With 52,000 points in 2nd place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. And then that number 1 location, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 145,000 points.
All right, they have been absolutely killing it. They have some of our biggest players in the top 10 playing there, and that shows how much points can really affect their standings.
Yeah, it really, really can. But we got 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, and as we're doing so, let's talk about the celebrity birthdays.
All right, well, born in 1773, it was William Henry Harrison, who was the 9th president of the United States. He was inaugurated in March 4th through April 4th.
No, he was a part of the Whig Party, I think, from March 4th through April 4th
I see.
of 1841.
41.
But
Very cool.
he might have been. Is he one of the presidents that were that passed away in office?
I'm not sure. He is the oldest president to be elected, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what his age was when he did that.
On his, yes, oh my goodness. He was the oldest president to be elected at the time, and on his 32nd day, he became the first to die in office, serving as the shortest president in presidential
Okay, so it
history.
was from March 4th to April 4th was the
Yeah.
presidency. We do have Red winning a line prize of $14 over the American Legion Fridley. Good job, Red. That's a really sad thing, but I guess it's a
Wow.
really good accomplishment to end your life on.
Yeah, I mean, that is one way to go out just as president. Wow.
Happy birthday, William Henry Harrison. We got born in 1914. Ralph Herman, American Emmy Award-winning composer for the Scriptures, Circus Time, as well as an orchestra leader and musical director for ABC TV from 1952 all the way till 71.
That is super impressive.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really fun thing, especially when you're part of that ABC TV orchestra. That's a really cool.
Yeah, he also used the pseudonym Richard Hale.
Ah, cool. Well, let's keep on moving through these celebrity birthdays.
All right, well, born in 1925, it was Bobby Lewis, American rock and roll singer known for tossin' and turnin'.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with him, but Will said he knew Tossin and Turnin, so I threw this one in here for him.
I was going to say, I don't really know if I know this, but
Yeah, happy birthday, Bobby Lewis, born in 1942. We got Carole King, an American Grammy Award-winning songwriter, did Up on the Roof, One Fine Day, Pleasant Valley Sunday, was also a piano player and singer, part of Tapestry, You've Got a Friend, and So Far Away, as well as You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman.
I know that one. But we do have a winner, Dental Man and Mikey Wins, both splitting up $14 on that large M. I wonder.
No toothaches for Dental Man.
Oh no.
No, on
Pearly
this,
White's over there.
on this National Toothache Day, he's having no toothaches.
None. But born up next in 1943, it's Joe Pesci, American actor known for Half Nelson and Goodfellas.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's Half Nelson.
What did I
It's
say?
like a wrestling move. Half
Oh.
Nielsen.
Oh.
We do have a coverall winner. Mikey Wins over at Steve O's and Crystal, taking home $21. Good job, Mikey Wins. And that made me so proud that I knew that Half Nelson is a wrestling move, because I have never wrestled in my entire life, and my sports knowledge surpasses my playing knowledge. And so that's good stuff for me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I definitely recognize the term now that you've said it.
like put him in a Half Nelson.
Yeah, like I definitely recognize it. I have no idea what it is, but
Yeah, happy birthday, Joe Pesci. I mean, he's a big time actor that's been in a lot of different things.
yeah.
Yeah, what else is he in? I want to know now what else he's been in, because there's been other
Right.
things.
He was in Goodfellas, Casino. He was one of the invaders in Home Alone. He was in The Irishman.
Which
Cousin Vinny.
which one of the invaders was he?
The short guy.
Okay, yes, he was the short guy. Good. Happy birthday, Joe Pesci. Next celebrity birthday, another really good actor, born in 1987. We got Michael B. Jordan, American actor. He was in Black Panther, the new Creed series, as well as a bunch of other things.
Yeah. I really don't know when he started acting. It's
Since a
lot-
kid. He's been acting since he was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. First time I ever saw him was actually in this football movie that I'm not
Very
100%
cool.
sure what movie that was. But one of my very first times ever seeing him on screen was in that movie.
Very, very cool. I think he might be engaged now.
Oh, Just Mercy. That's a really impactful movie that I watched. Yeah, definitely drove some tears out.
Yeah, no, he was
He's
in a
been-
bunch
he's-
of stuff.
he's
He was
in
in
a-
the Fahrenheit 451.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
Chronicle?
movie made of the.
He's in Chronicle. I just remembered that he was in Chronicle. I didn't realize that I had watched him in there for a while. He's done so many different things.
He was in Justice League. The Flashpoint.
Oh,
something.
he must have been a voice actor for that on that. So really cool stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that's an animated movie.
Yeah, he plays Cyborg.
Really?
Interesting.
That's cool. I mean,
That
he's
is
also
really
he's
cool.
also in a great rendition of the Fantastic Four.
Is he?
It's a really bad rendition. He's Flame. Yeah, it's really bad. It's
I haven't seen that.
you probably should never. It's kind of been like it's
gonna
kind of
say,
like
that
no
doesn't
one
sound
talks
very
about
good.
it when they talk about superhero movies. They're like that one. It doesn't actually exist. It's like the Ben Affleck Daredevil. Like you don't talk about it.
There's a Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Yes, there's a Ben Affleck Daredevil. You don't talk about it. And our final celebrity birthday on this list, we got born in 1997, Saquon Barkley, an American football running back who played for who plays currently for the New York Giants, but I mean is mostly known right now because he's been injured for a lot of his career, for his college career in Penn State, where he had over 5,557 all-purpose yards in his 3-year collegiate career.
That's very cool.
Yeah, was one of the best running backs we've ever seen in the college game.
Yeah, not too much older than us either.
No, he is not. Still, I think he just finished his 2nd year in the NFL.
Very cool.
Yeah, so still going, getting better. Needs a better offensive line, that's for sure, over there with the New York Giants. But he makes it work, and our Timberwolves have been making it work as they just got their 5th straight win.
That's right. Karl Anthony Towns had 25 points, while Minnesota made 22 3-pointers, and the Timberwolves won their 5th straight, beating the Sacramento Kings 134 to 114th on Tuesday night. But we got a winner.
Bella over at Moe's on Mounds View, taking home that $14 line prize as we work on this $14 large M. 7 balls away for some of these players if we can get it out nice and early.
This is game number 9.
Yeah, have a good run up for this coverall jackpot so we can give it out in this game number 9.
Absolutely, but Malik Beasley also matched his career high with 7 3-pointers and scored 21 points, helping the Timberwolves to their 9th victory in 12 games. D'Angelo Russell also added 14 points and 7 assists.
Yeah, Jordan McLaughlin had his first career double-double with 11 points and 11 assists, helping Minnesota's bench outscore Sacramento's reserves 72 to 32.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so our bench has been one of the best benches in the entire NBA over this 5-game stretch, and Jordan McLaughlin really stepping up so far in this stretch as well, along with Malik Beasley playing some of his best basketball in this season.
Cool.
And so I've been super excited about our Timberwolves team, and I think we just keep on getting better. And I've seen a few trades that I've been like, ooh, that sounds interesting, but a lot of our bench players are so good that I don't want to give them up.
All right, but we're going to have to see how they fare tonight when they take on the Kings again at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, same exact time, same exact team as yesterday. We're just playing them again. So hopefully we can get the same outcome. We do have a large M going out to Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's and Crystal, $14. But the Kings may have a new roster as they made a huge trade yesterday.
Really?
And they had a completely depleted roster yesterday. Like, everyone was gone out of their roster. They traded 2 of their starters in the trade, and so they didn't have 2 of their starters. They even traded some bench players, too. It was an absolute...
tonight might be a little hairy.
Yeah, so we might see a little bit better team as they may get some of those new players on the court, but I don't think they'll play them just quite yet, as they're probably just getting moved into Minnesota today.
I see.
I mean, not Minnesota, just getting moved into Sacramento today.
All right, but we have moved past that jackpot, and we are now working on a $22 coverall in this game number 9 for you guys. We got players 1 ball away like Elsa.
There it is. Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine, splitting with Mikey Wins and Bobo. Bobo, Corner Bar, good to you. Scrub Eye, VFW Blaine, Mikey Wins, Steve-O's, and Crystal.
All 3 of them splitting up that $22, but you have just 1 more game to get enrolled in, so do so, and we're going to try and give out this over $12,000 jackpot.
Well, let's hop into these top 5s in our standings, as one of those players just got a win in the Twiking Zone.
All right, well, starting off in 5th place, we have Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with $62,000. In 4th place, we have Yo-Yo at Halfley's Bar. 3rd place, we got Brizo at Atomic Star Tavern. 2nd place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley. And number 1, it's Looser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Some crazy stuff there happening with Scrub Eye getting 2 wins, I know for sure, on today. We may be seeing that gap get closed up a little bit. If they can get wins during this final game, I wouldn't be surprised if they get into 1st place when we come into tomorrow. But let's talk about the location side of these standings. 5th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 4th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven. 3rd place, it's our place on 3rd and Faribault, and they're the 1st location in the 100,000 point club. 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley. And then in 1st place, actually in the 200,000 point club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
All right, that is super, super exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm watching that race between our place and 3rd and American Legion Fridley, as American Legion Fridley just passed up our place on 3rd yesterday.
I know, we're going to have to see what can happen there. But we have something super, super exciting to talk about. This Minnesota fun fact is just so crazy to try and wrap your head around.
Yes, it really is. Well, here it is. Actually, I'll let you read it.
All right, the Mall of America in Bloomington is big enough to hold 32 Boeing 747 airplanes.
If you don't know, that's a huge airplane.
That is one of the biggest airplanes.
And the fact that it can fit all that is ridiculous. Mall of America over there in the Twin Cities is absolutely huge. I mean, I can't believe that is. Look up how long, one of those airplanes are.
Yes, they are 250 feet in length.
And 2 inches.
The wingspan is 224 feet.
That's ridiculous. So, I mean, really, really impressive fact right there that the Mall of America can fit 747 of those in there.
That is insane.
Oh, really, really fun fact as we hop into these Jackpot Hunter player standings. In 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill in the 25,000 point club. 4th place, it's Bull at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 3rd place, it's Not Lucky, also playing at Corner Bar in Goodhue. But the top 2 players, they're in the 50,000 point club. Because in 2nd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. And in 1st place, it's Bobo over at Two Brothers Bar and Grill. It wasn't too long ago that Bull and Not Lucky were the 1 and 2 players. And so we may see them get a late push as they get passed up by these 2 really, really good players.
Yep, but on the location side of things, we're going to run through this top 5 for you as well. Starting it off in 5th, jumping out of a tie, we have Duff Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 37,000. But in 4th, we got Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow, jumping up from 6th. In 3rd place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. 2nd is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. And our number 1 location right now has really been shining above the rest, and that is Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, they're in the 100,000 point club, only 5 wins away from getting into the 150,000 point club.
Yeah.
And so we'll see them do that pretty soon here, as we only got 1 location that's actually other than them that has gotten into the 50,000 point club.
Yes, they have almost triple the 2nd place location.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for anybody to catch up, but we have a This Day in History that kind of builds on a day in history that we had on, I think was Friday it was, and at approximately 8:12 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday, February 9th, 1964, the Ed Sullivan Show returned for a commercial, and there was Ed Sullivan standing before a restless crowd as he tried to begin his next introduction, but then stopped and extended arms in the universal sign for settle down quiet. He said with a mock gravity, and the noise died down just a little as he resumed. Here's a very amusing magician we saw in Europe and signed last summer. Let's have a nice hand for him, Fred Capps.
Very cool. But we do have a winner on that line prize, Dental Man as well as A2Z, both splitting up $17 on that final line prize of the day.
Yeah, Fred Capps was a famous magician that came out. I thought this was a different day, so I completely got this mixed up.
Are you talking about when the Beatles came?
Yes, I thought
played?
the Beatles. That was just a few days after actually that happened. But he was a huge magician. That was really awesome. Happy birthday, Fred Capps.
Oh yeah, that is super impressive, especially that he had such a big welcome when he came back over here to play.
Exactly.
Very exciting. But we do have quite a nice little run up. We got players 1 ball away to let's get this $17 large M out. Come on, guys.
Yeah, as we go over this charity spotlight of the week.
All right, well, we want to showcase the Claremont Area Chamber of Commerce. The Claremont Chamber of Commerce is committed to promoting business through advocacy, education, and access to leaders and community organizations.
Yeah.
It's a great charity.
Yeah, really good stuff. And if you want to support this great charity, head over to J&H Liquors. They actually gave out the largest jackpot of the weekend to Tat at J&H Liquor, winning $7,623.
Absolutely, but we had loser Dave as well as Hossy92 splitting up that $17 large M, and Mikey wins over at Steve O's, taking home $25 on that Musco in this final game of Vikings Bingo. But guys, stick around. We got Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards coming up next. We got jackpots lined up all day long, and guys, remember, when you're playing pilot games, your community wins.
See you soon.